The OSCE, an international organization for security, released its second report today by independent experts detailing more violations of international humanitarian and human rights laws in Ukraine. According to the report, following Russia's withdrawal from Kyiv, regional police forces reported more than 900 civilian bodies have been discovered, and nearly 95% of those were simply executed. In Bucha, where we saw horrific images of Russia's atrocities against civilians, investigators found a series of torture chambers where prisoners were interrogated and waterboarded. The experts also detailed violence against vulnerable groups, including women and children. As of early June, the UN Office for Human Rights received reports of 124 alleged acts of conflict-related sexual violence, but the OSCE report says that number is likely much higher, as many incidents fail to be reported. The Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine also reported that as of June 24th, 338 children were killed as a result of the war. In Bucha, some children witnessed the execution of parents and relatives. These findings come as Russia struck another city today, this time in central Ukraine, killing at least 23 individuals, including children. Just devastating images. I'm joined now by NBC News correspondent Ali Arouzi, who is in Kyiv for us. Ali, thank you so much for being here. I want to start with that strike. What more do we know? What more do we know about the casualties?
Hey, Kristen. Well, 3 missiles hit an office building that had shops in the bottom as well. And it just devastated the area. The pictures are just horrifying of what happened there, and the intensity of the blast blew cars into the building. So, as you mentioned, 23 people were killed, 3 of them children. 66 people have been hospitalized. 34 of them are in serious condition. 5 of them are in critical condition, and there's another 39 people missing. So it just shows how reckless and how ruthless these Russian attacks are, and they're happening with alarming regularity. You know, there was only another one 5 days ago in Chasiv Yar, which killed 48 people, another 23 people today. So in 5 days, they've killed over 70 civilians in apartment blocks and office buildings. And there's a massive rescue and operation going on there to try and find people that are trapped under the rubble. And I have to point out, Kristen, this is a city far from the front lines. This is in the southwest of the country. There's no military installations there. You know, the Russians say they use precision munitions to hit military targets. This couldn't have been further from a military target.
Talk to me, Ali, about this OSCE report, which details disturbing acts of human rights violations. Do their findings back up what you have seen and reported on in the ground?
It certainly does seem to. You know, all the accounts I've heard, all of the people we've spoken to, all of the aftermath of the places that we've visited paints a very grim picture of what's happened here on the ground in Ukraine. I mean, they've been conducting themselves very ruthlessly here. I mean, I've spoken to people from Mariupol that were almost starving to death. I spoke to this 23-year-old girl last time I was here. She made a suicide pact with her sister because they had no more food in Mariupol. I mean, that's not just the scenario of somebody having their hands tied behind their back and being shot execution style. They're also starving people to death, and that's a war crime. So yes, it's happening across the board.
Well, it continues to be devastating and so critical that you are there shining a light on it. Ali Arouzi, thank you so much.